Gracefield morning, a warm welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. Contact the Mother Shippers House in Accra, and also supported by Amin Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amin, God is our healer. My name is Nanesi Boateng. Let's take a look at our stories. The Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana has called on the Bank of Ghana to take immediate steps to regulate one of the fastest growing illicit money markets, the black market, which is an underground market for the exchange and sale of hard currencies. The black market transactions usually occur under the table to let participants avoid government price control or taxes. The goods and services offered in the black market can be illegal, meaning their purchase and sale are prohibited by the law, or they can be legal but transacted to avoid taxes. The association is of the view that the activities of the black market in the country have come to stay, hence the need for the Bank of Ghana to regulate that sector of the economy. The executive secretary of the association, Samson Asaki, who made this call, explained that the activities of the black marketers in the country have been booming in the shipping sector, streets, and some part of Accra. According to him, the sector cannot go unregulated, adding that the sector plays a major role in the illicit act of capital flight from Ghana. He warned that if the central bank fails to find ways and means to regulate the sector, the country will continue printing money to shore up the cedi against the dollar. He suggests the central bank ventures into regulating the sector instead of clamping down on the perpetrators in the sector. The Ghana National Petroleum Corporation (GNPC) has set an ambitious target of becoming a standalone oil operator in years to come. According to the chief executive of the corporation, KK Sapo, it is currently building its capacity to realize the feat, which aims to operate effortlessly without minimal government support. In an interaction with journalists, the GNPC board said, "We have to build the capacity of GNPC to become an operator. If we do that, 15 years from now, we should mature and stand alone." As part of efforts to boost operations and build operatorship capacity, the GNPC board said it is bidding to acquire additional stake in oil blocks operated by Eka Energy and AGM Petroleum. Meanwhile, since 2017, Ghana has not witnessed a significant development of oil fields due to the lack of investment and ongoing efforts of energy transition, a move that could, however, decrease oil production levels after 2023. If you just join us, this is Maritime and Port News. The great global supply chain crisis of 2021, which has ensnared groceries, holiday shopping, and everything in between, has bottlenecked West Coast Port and drawn the involvement of the White House to address it. As the disruption reaches a boiling point and adds to rising prices pressures, longshoremen, union representatives, and truck drivers have pointed fingers over which party is best positioned to alleviate some of the strains. Cargo ships afloat in the Pacific Ocean demonstrates the convergence of strong consumer demand and a widespread shortage of bodies to meet it. According to the Goldman Sachs, over 30 million tons of cargo await delivery ahead of Thanksgiving to Christmas rush. Essential workers are still scarce, but U.S. consumers are still in a buying mood, meaning the congestion is not expected to wind down until second half of 2022. The port of Salalah in Oman has partnered with Maersk to launch a new multimodal transport solution to the Al Mazina Free Zone as part of the regional strategy aiming to support small and medium-sized enterprises and to attract new investors in Oman and Yemen. The new service is planned to reduce lead time and allow access to multiple markets, and the two partners are expecting that this new initiative will facilitate inland services by ensuring seamless cargo movement where customers will get single window service to the final delivery location. Now, final story. The most glaring evidence of the supply chain crisis, the dozens of container ships floating outside the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach just waiting to get offloaded. Goldman Sachs estimates there is a staggering $24 billion in goods sitting outside those two ports alone. But once ships are able to dock and unload, shipping containers have still dwelled at the port for days. In September, about 1/3 of shipping containers at the port of Los Angeles and Long Beach sat for more than 5 days after making it off the ship. Goldman Sachs found compared with low single-digit percentage before the pandemic. Earlier this month, the White House announced commitment from the Port of Los Angeles, unions and several major companies to move to 24/7 operations. Goldman Sachs said the move may help at the margin, but also requires cooperation from other ports, truck drivers, rail operators and warehouses. And the biggest issue remains a shortage of workers, including truck drivers. This is a broader problem beyond the California port. Nationally, the time it takes loaded ships to make it through the U.S. port has tripled from historical norm to unprecedented long-time wait. Many are now calling on the White House to intervene in the situation before Christmas. So on this note, we wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News, proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra and supported by Amin Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amin, God is our healer. My name is Nanisi Botima, producer Kwekwa Bwache. Have a great day.
Yenso akwan suju medie hia mo man bia nkanko e de Ghana eku wiase na de wiase so ba Ghana Shippers Authority ani so ade hunu ne se ye bebuo nso so adwadifo e wo haw bia wonam mu efri no ma ayra dia seye sika yaji wa emfa kwan so ene hawa huduo pii ye nya daje chen so so adwadifo eno ma eko se de be ya wo beti ase ye ni so ade hunu ne se ye besom ni asom sompa Ghana Shippers Authority e wo Ghana Shippers House Ridge Accra Gapoha Towers Tema NCA building